So far, 5 countries and the U.S. have announced a diplomatic boycott of the Winter Olympics in Beijing.
They're protesting human rights abuses by the Chinese Communist Party. And right now, WestJew's Greg Fox talks with a Florida Olympic champion who's glad that the upcoming games will not be a repeat of the boycott that happened 4 decades ago.
What athletes are really going for in the Olympic movement is not tons of money. It's immortality. It's being able to do something that nobody's ever done before. It is having a place in history.
Nancy Hogshead Makar had that shot at history in 1980, the world's top-ranked female swimmer preparing to go for gold in Moscow. The entire Olympic team was energized by the miracle on ice at the Winter Games when the U.S. ice hockey team defeated the dominant Soviets. But the USSR's invasion of Afghanistan 2 months earlier changed everything.
The United States Olympic Committee voted to boycott the Summer Olympic Games.
And I have notified the Olympic Committee that with Soviet invading forces in Afghanistan, neither the American people nor I will support sending an Olympic team to Moscow.
You had people saying, which was really tough for me, being really excited about being an American that was representing our country in international competitions, that they were no longer proud to be an American.
800 athletes were grounded. Nancy's Olympic dreams faded. Moscow hosted the least attended games in modern times and boycotted the 84 games in Los Angeles. But Nancy says the only ones who suffered were the athletes.
What we all learned is that the United States and other countries boycotting those Olympics did nothing. The Soviets invaded Afghanistan, and it didn't get them out, did not save a single life, didn't do anything.
Nancy finally reigned supreme in L.A. 4 years later, winning 3 golds and a silver, the most decorated athlete of those games. Fast forward to President Joe Biden's announcement this week of a diplomatic boycott of the Beijing Games in opposition to human rights atrocities in China. Nancy supports the decision not to keep athletes at home and says athletes will now have a global stage to speak against China's treatment of its people.
Yeah, I would want to go to those Olympics and use those Olympics as a platform to be able to highlight those abuses. Don't waste the moment. Use it. Have a magnifying glass come on to all the problems.
Nancy fully blames the International Olympic Committee for allowing the games to be played in Beijing and wants more U.S. pressure on the IOC to select host countries that respect human life, diversity, and dignity. Greg Fox, WestJew News.
This week, the IOC released a statement saying that it respects the decision for a diplomatic boycott while focusing on the competition for the athletes.